Do no harm. It is the first rule of medicine. It is the foundation of trust between a doctor and a patient. But apparently, to Google's AI, it is just a suggestion. Actually, no, it's worse than that. To Google's AI, do no harm is just another string of text it's scraped off a Reddit thread right next to a recipe for glue-flavored pizza. Hey Geekly, Kikai Wafra here. Strap in, we're opening the file. So here's the situation. We are in January 2026, and the dream of the all-knowing AI assistant is starting to look a lot like a nightmare. Reports have surfaced, thanks to some digging by The Guardian, that Google has been quietly scrubbing AI-generated health summaries from its search results. Why? Because they were giving out advice that was not just wrong, it was potentially deadly. We're talking about AI overviews interpreting liver function tests, things like ALT and AST enzymes, and giving users a thumbs up, you're healthy, based on raw numbers, completely ignoring critical variables like age, gender, or ethnicity. Even scarier, it was telling pancreatic cancer patients to avoid high-fat foods. Now, if you know anything about oncology, you know that keeping weight on is a massive struggle for cancer patients. Doctors usually say, eat whatever keeps the weight on. Google's AI said, nah, go on a diet. Now, let me play the devil's advocate for a second. I know why this feature exists. We've all been there at 3 in the morning, doom scrolling WebMD, convinced we have a rare tropical disease because our left eyebrow twitched. The promise of AI overviews is seductive. It's supposed to cut through the noise. It scrapes the top results, synthesizes the data, and hands you a clean, simple answer, so you don't have to parse 20 different medical journals. And Google defends this. They told The Verge that they have internal clinicians reviewing this stuff, and that they only show these answers when they have, quote-unquote, high confidence. They claim that in many cases, the info wasn't inaccurate, it was just simplified. But that's when I read the fine print, and the high confidence argument falls apart faster than a wet tissue. Here's the reality check. After The Guardian embarrassed them, Google manually deleted the specific queries that were flagged. If you search, what is the normal range for liver blood tests, the AI stays quiet now. Great, problem solved, right? Wrong. If you type LFT reference range, which is the exact same thing, just using the medical acronym, the AI happily spits out the same dangerous context-free garbage. Are they taking us for fools? This isn't a fix, it's a game of whack-a-mole. And this reveals the rotten core of the whole enterprise. This AI doesn't know medicine. It doesn't understand that a liver test result for a 20-year-old male is different from a 60-year-old female. It's just a parrot with a megaphone. It scrapes the internet, an internet that Google's own algorithm has allowed to become flooded with SEO spam and content farms, and it repackages that noise with a tone of absolute, bolded authority. When the same AI told us to put glue on our pizza to keep the cheese from sliding off, we laughed. It was a meme. But telling a sick patient to ignore their symptoms or to starve themselves, that's not a hallucination, that's negligence. And the most insulting part is the arrogance. They claim they're investing in quality, yet the only way users have found to consistently turn this feature off is to add profanity to their search query. Think about that. The only way to get safe, unadulterated medical search results in 2026 is to curse at your computer. The tech industry wants to move fast and break things. That's fine for a dating app. It's not fine when the thing you're breaking is the Hippocratic Oath. Link in the description for the full report. I need to know where you stand on this. Does AI have any place in medical diagnostics, or should big tech be banned from generating health advice entirely until they can prove they won't kill us? Team innovation or team regulation? Let me know in the comments. Seriously, did they actually dare? Check it out and click the link to get all the details.